Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. This is Ariba from Iman Power. And today we will be talking about something really important. And if you didn't know about this is going to change the way you communicate with your children. And it will be so much more effective. I can guarantee you that if you actually did this, and it is not that hard, it might require a little bit more practice. But if you start doing this can have dramatic changes for the better between you and your children, and the way they talk to you or they address you and you talk to them, and your relationship with them, especially if they're teenagers. I have tried this on so many people, from teenagers to really angry people, to really guilty people, and it has really helped. So that's why I'm so confident of that, inshallah. It's just birds. And the sun is burning my back. I was feeling so guilty today. I was feeling so guilty, and I didn't want to do this Facebook Live. I was like, I haven't done anything all day. I'm really behind in the things I have to do. And I've been working on this video series for children on tricks of shaitan, and I did one video, finished one yesterday. I haven't even started today. So like, subhanallah, I'm so late, and then there's cleaning to do. Anyways, so just getting there. But I thought, no, I have committed to doing these every day, the Facebook Live, so I will do it. And then even before that, actually, I was just feeling like, nah, I'm not gonna do it today. I need to work, just finish my work first. And then I got a message from a sister saying, I watch your videos every day regularly. It has really benefited me. And I felt like, oh, this is a sign from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I need to, make sure I do my commitment. So that's why I'm here, alhamdulillah. Jazakallah khair for the sister who messaged me. It really motivated me to come back today. Okay, let me just say salams to everybody here. Walaikum salam, Sister Saba, Javeria, Sister Sunaina, and Saba. I am, as I said, a little guilty today, but now I'm feeling better now that I'm here with you. Inshallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put barakah in the rest of the day and help me get everything done that I need to get done today. Get rid of that laziness. I feel like the guilt itself makes us more, less productive. Assalamu alaikum, Sister Zakia. And Sister Sabah said, I have 3 daughters, mashallah, mashallah. There's a hadith, right? 3 daughters, you go to Jannah. Take good care of them. Okay, so how to talk to kids. So this is a lot of the time when we have arguments with somebody, and this is not just to, what I'm going to inshallah share today. This is not just about talking to teenagers or children. It applies to everybody. So when we talk to somebody who is maybe a bit angry, maybe they have done something wrong, or you want to go and correct them, that why did you do this, I told you to do this yesterday, and we end up sometimes saying things that we don't want to say, right? Because it's just like you are angry and you want to tell them how angry you are, so you want them to know that you are like really hurt. So tell them you are hurt, because that's what you're trying to communicate with your anger, isn't it? But instead of going, why didn't you do this, you are so lazy, every time, all that kind of things, labeling them. And especially with kids, if parents are saying that, then kids are like, okay, I am a lazy person, I am a bad person, right? They will just own it, right? I am this way. And even though they might be, pushing back on you, like, no, I'm not, and putting up that wall and arguing with you, but the more they are arguing with you on that, the louder they are, the more they are yelling, that is a sign, most likely, that the more they're owning that, the more insecure they are about that aspect. So if you are yelling to them about, like, not doing your homework, and you are always lazy in that, then they are probably really insecure that they're a bad student. And if they're yelling back at you and are arguing like that, sometimes some kids might be quiet and still be insecure. So we need to be very careful, because this is just doing more damage. Right? This is pushing them even more down. So the way to talk would be to say that, how did that make you feel when you see them do that? That I see great potential in you, right? And I want you to do so much better. It hurts me when I see you waste your hours and hours of your life away. It hurts me. I love you so much. That will help them connect so much more. So once I had this conversation with somebody who had stolen something. Okay, so instead of like, you stole something, you a thief or whatever, I just said, I did not expect this from you, and I'm just really hurt. I felt betrayed. That's how you feel, like, I feel really betrayed. I feel very hurt right now. And then this is something I learned in a course I did on in university about positive discipline in schools. And this, I can't remember the name of the woman who had done this research, and they applied it in a lot of schools and correction centers. And this is a really simple question they will ask the child or the teenager, that what kind of a person do you want to be? Often children are gonna come back, or teenagers are gonna come back and say, but you do this, but you are like that. They're gonna come back and show you what you are like, and maybe you're not perfect, right, like everybody else, but you want them to be better. You don't want them to make the mistakes that maybe you are making. So then ask them, what kind of a person do you want to be? What kind of a person do you want to be? Yeah, I have shortcomings. Maybe I'm not doing it well, and you see it, right? You are able to see that this is the wrong. What kind of a person do you want to be? Keep coming back with that question. Make them think, oh, I don't want to be, a mean person, a person who yells at their parents, a person who's always late in their work. What kind of a person do you want to be? A dishonest person or an honest one? And coming back to again, just talking, in other arguments, focus on your feelings. Just focus on how you're feeling and communicate that. You are going to have to get better at, like, recognizing your own feelings. Because sometimes, you just see something's not done, and just you're just angry, and we just start going yelling. So take a moment and then, like, what do I feel about that? I'm really frustrated that I told you to do this and it's still not done. I'm feeling frustrated. I'm sorry, I can get distracted by these magpies. So look at your own heart, how you're feeling, and communicate that to the other person. Instead of telling, so then in that case, they really have nowhere, what can they argue? You feel that one. Right? Instead of labeling them, blaming them, they are now seeing you as a person, or instead of who is hurt or who's going through this, instead of somebody who's coming and attacking them, right, for whatever they didn't do, and then coming up and defensive and all that, right? So share how you feel. Talk in the terms of your feelings. This is called active listening. All right. And that well, it's listening from their part, but you listen to, I guess they listen to what they are saying, that I didn't do it because blah blah blah, whatever. Then you interpret that in terms of their feelings too. So you were feeling that maybe you were feeling tired and that's why you didn't do it, or whatever. So talk in terms of your feelings, and inshallah that will help, especially with children. Here's what's happening when they're growing in teenage, right? That they're forgetting you. They're forgetting their love for you, because they are so focused on their love for their friends and this new world that they're seeing, right? With trying to fit in with their peers, and they're actually becoming more important to them. That's a reality, right? They really, you already love them, that's safe. Now they know that, but that they have to work to earn. So they're working to earn that love from other people, their peers, and that's really, really important for them. So they're starting to forget their relation, the strength of your relation, their love for you, your love for them, and they're just focusing on that. When you come in and their brain is fully into their world of whatever, their friends and what their culture, whatever is going on there, and you come in like you haven't done the homework, you haven't taken out the trash, you didn't do this chore, like you don't get it at all. My problems, my life. So now Shaitan is gonna try his best at this moment to make, when they're already forgetting that they love you, that you are important to them, now Shaitan's gonna hit them. Your parents are like, this, they are that, they don't really even care about you. All kinds of negative feelings and assumptions. This is the age he's going to really target them. This is the best time for him, right? Isn't it? So he's gonna target and try to destroy this love and this relationship between you and your children, because they're most vulnerable, right? That love is weak. The kids are not focused on that. And so that's why I think, especially when you talk in terms of your feelings, instead of going and saying, I'm angry you didn't do this, or just showing that anger, just go and say, I'm hurt that you didn't even think about, how this is going to, I'm hurt, right? I can't think of specific examples, sorry. Maybe you can tell me. So that will remind them of your feelings and how they feel bad about you being hurt. It will remind them of their love for you, because they don't want their mom or their dad to feel bad because of them. They don't, right? No kid wants to feel that my mom is hurt because of me, my mom is feeling left out or whatever because of me. So that will immediately remind them, instead of now being attacked and coming on defensive, now you have reminded them that I, your mother, I'm a human being, I have feelings, and my feelings are hurt right now. So you have, instead of like a super mother, which kids never think about the feelings of a mother, by the way. She's just there and she's a superwoman and she'll do whatever for you. Now you realize that you have made them realize that you also have feelings. They get hurt and you have just hurt me. Maybe just the way you rolled your eyes at me, I felt so hurt. I love you so much and I felt so hurt by the look you gave me. Because I just love you so much. I can't, it hurt me so much because I love you so much that I never thought that I would get that look from you. It hurts me. So tell that to them. And that will immediately remind them of their love for you. I don't want my mom to feel this way. I don't want to be the person hurting her. They don't even realize, they don't even think about how much they are hurting you. They just think, oh, she came and yelled at me. She doesn't get it. My life has so many problems, right? So now you reminded them. And this love, do not underestimate that. This will be one of the biggest mistakes you make if you underestimated the power of the love your children have for you. that love is very strong. Shaitan is trying to destroy it. You know, he's trying to destroy this relationship. He's trying to destroy this love so he can, take your children in whatever direction by making this relationship weak. Yeah, I do have a paintbrush in my hand. I don't know why I was. But your job is to remind them of that love. Don't underestimate that love. This is one of the biggest mistakes I see so many moms making. It's like, they're like, well, I don't matter to my children anymore that much. You matter. You need to remind them that you matter. They love you. There is actually, in reality, there is nobody more important to them than you. Those friends that they're chasing, and they will do anything for them, they will disobey you for them, in reality, they don't actually love those friends more than you. Those friends are not actually more important in their heart than you. You are far more important to them. They love you far more. They are just forgetting that. They are forgetting that. And when they disobey you and they go against you and trying to chase, that, maybe even a game, right? With younger kids, it might just be that I'm just playing, even though my mom's yelling at me for last 2 hours to do something. And then game is more important. You're like, yeah, he doesn't care about me. He just cares about the game. No, he doesn't. He loves you much more than that game. Many times more. Shaitan has fooled you into thinking that he loves you, the game, more. And Shaitan has fooled him in thinking that he cares more about the game. But the truth is in the heart. Use the word, be careful with your words. When you talk to them, talk in terms of your feelings. How do you feel when your son is not listening for 2 hours and just playing? Share that with him. Right? Say that to him. Instead of blaming him that you don't care. No, I feel that I am not cared for. Not you, I. Right? These are something like a lot of people will teach you. Actually, I think most of the parenting courses are kind of just same thing in different ways. And this is the thing, that they will teach you to use I statements, not you, but I. I feel this. I am doing this. I am going through this. Instead of you are this, you are that. Right? And that puts a person on defensive, and then they will do anything to defend themselves. I don't want that. We want them to we want them to become more empathetic towards their mothers. We want them to remind them of that love. Don't underestimate that love. Okay, Jazakallah khair. I didn't read a lot of comments when I was talking. I read some. Let me see. I have a webinar. It's a free webinar, so you don't have to pay anything and do anything, which I talk a lot more about these things. I created a program some time ago called My Guide to My Mother's Heart, and I guess one of the fundamentals of that program was trying to create empathy in the hearts of children. There's a video actually on my Facebook page called Mother's Brain. It's a funny video, but it's about nagging. And that really connected with the kids, because now they understood, like, why is my mom nagging me? Because she has 1,000 things in her brain, and this one thing that doesn't get done is like a Red Bull, like, doesn't get done, didn't get done, and finally, like, right? That's when she yells. Like, after she has nagged you, or asked you to do it 10 times, and it's still sitting there, but along with a dozen other things you have to do. So it's a really graphic video. I mean, not graphic enough, like lots of graphics to help them connect with it. It's the brain, things pop up in that. It's on my page. You can go and find it, called Mother's Brain and Nagging. And yeah, I will put the link for the webinar, inshallah, if you would like to attend. It's free. So yeah. I would highly encourage you. Majority, I think 100% actually, to be honest, everybody has said alhamdulillah, that they have really benefited from it. So yeah, register for that. I have 2 kids, 1 daughter and 1 boy, Muad and Manna. I love my kids, alhamdulillah. Our sister Nazu saying, how are you? I'm great, alhamdulillah. Amina said, so true, sister, so true. May Allah increase you. Ameen, ameen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you and increase you in all goodness too. Okay, Jazakallah khair. I will sign out and get back to the work I hadn't done. And please make dua I can be productive and finish everything I have to do today. Jazakallah khair for watching, and if you benefited, and I think inshallah this is a video a lot of moms and even dads can really benefit from, so please share it around with other sisters. You never know who really needed to hear this today. And if you didn't say salams, please say salams. I forgot to remind you, I think, today. But a lot of people did say salams, so please do say salams, return my salams, and earn your good deeds. Just when you say salam, Allah rewards you with 10 good deeds. And please do share on your Facebook or WhatsApp to earn your good deeds, more good deeds, because you will be giving dawah, you will be helping somebody and earning some good deeds. You know, this is sadaqah jariyah in a way, because that's you spreading knowledge that might go and benefit a family, and then that family might benefit others, or lots of things might come, good might come in their family because of just the fact that you decided to press share and share it. So please share it around in your groups, in your WhatsApp, or wherever you are watching this. Jazakallah khair, and I will see you later and tomorrow again. Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum assalam, Sister Lubna, Sister Ramzi, Omar, and Atif.